that was better? The NBA champs, Golden State.
And here's Anderson from the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And guys, more on that Wizards defense last year. They clogged up the middle well. Third best in the league in points in the paint allowed. They also were great at stopping fast break points. Top 10 in the league in that regard.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Passes it to Cunningham. Cole. And a miss there on the triple. Washington leading now by 4. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Oubre dishes to Wall. Beal the pass to Wall. He feeds it to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Oubre kicks to Gortat. Beal. And another miss by Washington.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have a range.
Yeah, you're speaking from experience. We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Stripped away. Cunningham kicks to Douglas. Trying to find Ajinça. Gets it to him. The dish to Cole. Pass to Evans. The shot's good from Douglas.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Ajinça dishes to Cole. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Cole's got his first bucket in this one. And that one's good by Gortat.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans ahead, ending the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Gortat. And it's Oubre in the small forward.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 1. They double him with Wall. And it's Cole missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Davis throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
It's deflected. Oubre with it. He's got 8. Misses the 3. Davis, the pass to Holiday. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Davis gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. To the inside, Porter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Otto Porter, hailing from a family of basketball players. His mom, All-State in '85. His 3 uncles won state titles. Deep basketball roots.
And how about the fact several of his cousins also won state championships, although Otto is the only one in the family to reach the NBA. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Anderson's shot is off.
You know, getting back to Otto Porter's basketball family, it really prepped him to compete. Your family is the first place you learn to navigate and win battles in competition. And that goes for sports and life.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Got a piece of it. Now here's Wall. Gortat with a screen on Holiday. And there's the feed to Beal. No good on the 3.
And talking about Porter, he certainly has worked hard to improve upon his weaknesses. That's a trait that's often instilled in a man at a young age. And he's not an explosive athlete, but his motor and want to compensate for that.
Here's Oubre. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside for Beal. Right wing. Oubre dishes to Gortat. They swipe it. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Here's Cole. It's good from long range. Cole's got 5. Wizards trailed by 5. Wall attacking. Beal from long range. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Pass to Oubre. Poked loose. It's stolen by Ajinça.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Out left to the wing. Douglas, the open look. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Oubre, no one around him. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Cunningham. Douglas with it. He's picked up by Wall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Dante Cunningham taking 2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here's Thornton. He dishes it to Sessions. And Dudley kicks to Sessions. And another miss by Washington. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans lead by 8. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Come on, New Orleans!
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Cunningham is out there with Tyreke Evans. Then there's Tony Douglas. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. And it's Cole in at the point. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since his unbelievable rookie campaign.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
You know, back to Tyreke Evans last year, he had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assists, rebounds, really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnovers.
Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal can't get it to go.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's Gordon penetrating. And he gets it to go. Pondexter's got 5 points so far.
And talking about Tyreke Evans, you really hope he can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to just step up here in the prime of his career.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And the basket by Gordon.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Got a piece of it. Oubre passes to Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Davis missing. Wizards trail by 11. Right side Wall. It's Porter outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Otto Porter Jr. Pondexter kicks to Holiday. Eric Gordon on the wing. Anderson dishes to Davis. Gordon with no one around. A good look from Holiday. Gorchot with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets. Top 10 in field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage last season.
Holiday gets the bucket. Wizards trailed by 11. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Outside for Davis. There's the triple, but they'll get another chance. To the paint. Howard